It's because it's...
The definition of beauty in the Oxford Dictionary is a combination of qualities such as shape, colour or form that pleases the aesthetic senses, especially the sight, which in my opinion is outdated. Society has cornered us into believing that only certain shapes and colours of skin are going to appease other people's senses. Beauty has changed enormously over time, showing that there has never been one type of beauty. Many surveys, including ones from Metro and Daily Mail, state that between 70 and 90% of women are unhappy with how they look in some way. This is a frightening amount, but it is even more worrying that it starts so early, as according to Journal Buddies, 71% of teens starting high school are already unhappy with how they look. We are all exposed to some type of media, which subconsciously pushes us down the path of striving to look a specific way.
Tell me one insecurity that you have.
I think probably my biggest insecurity is when I laugh at something, I feel like my teeth really stick out.
My appearance, my nose, body size,
My body.
What people think of me.
my race. It's my stomach. Don't really feel comfortable with my stomach and the way I feel in a bikini or around my friends.
I guess sometimes when my skin gets bad.
Sometimes without having makeup on or something, I can feel really unconfident.
Really skinny, they have perfect skin, they have perfect hair.
And constantly comparing yourself to them. How do you define beauty?
Uh,
I think it's a combination of if you're a good person on the inside, then it kind of reflects on the outside.
As soon as you don't like someone's personality, you think they're less beautiful.
Kind, caring, loving.
Looks out for others.
Being able to laugh in every kind of situation.
I think social media has got it completely wrong. I think being skinny and having abs and all that is not at all what makes you beautiful.
You feel good about yourself on the outside, you also feel good about yourself on the inside. And that doesn't necessarily mean conforming to Western beauty standards or the beauty standards of wherever you're from. So you have to accept your pros and the cons.
I think it's really subjective.
A lot deeper than just aesthetics.
If you have an amazing personality, it doesn't matter what your looks are. Everyone's beautiful in their own way.
In terms of beauty, or the idea of beauty, do you think social media is a good thing or bad?
I think if you only follow people who are the stereotypical, really hard to achieve beauty standard, then it can really damage your own self-esteem.
On the flip side, you see people who are able to use social media in order to create change in the world.
It affects the way I look at myself a lot more than anything else. I think it's the one thing that does make me really insecure. So
have this picture that gets created for everyone to look a certain way.
How do you feel when someone compliments you?
But I feel kind of speechless.
Makes you feel better if you're feeling down. I think somebody taking the time to compliment you is just a really nice thing to do.
awkward, so very awkward.
Because I don't really know how to respond. It's nice to kind of know that, people acknowledge that I am pretty, you know?
How often do you genuinely compliment somebody else?
Not very often.
Probably not as much as I should.
More closer friends than somebody I didn't know.
At a younger age, I didn't really think, maybe complimenting someone will make them feel better.
I'll always make sure I can say something to make them smile.
I know it can mean a lot.
It is all to do with your mindset and realizing your own beauty is not defined by others. Your individuality and flaws make you special and make you human, and being that is more beautiful than any touched up image on social media. Many people think beauty brings confidence, but it's quite the opposite. Confidence brings beauty. Learning to love yourself is hard to do, but the more people speak up about it, the more we understand that others have the same feeling of inadequacy. The more people we see accepting themselves how they are, the more likely we are to accept ourselves. We need to showcase real lives and real looks instead of trying to create a constantly perfect persona in the light of media. We need to break out of this cage of hate and make it normal to love ourselves.